The summer in the Arctic is particularly strange, with the sun hanging in the sky all day without setting, scorching this barren land. But in this seemingly calm place, something happened. A large group of mosquitoes surrounded the wolf den like black clouds, buzzing and making a headache-inducing noise, even more terrifying than a winter blizzard. There is a newborn wolf cub named Xiaobai. Its skin is particularly tender and its fur is sparse. Mosquitoes can easily pierce its beak and bite it, causing it to shiver in pain. Xiaobai huddled in the corner of the wolf's den, trembling all over and humming softly, feeling extremely scared, afraid of being bitten to death by these mosquitoes. Just when Xiaobai couldn't hold on any longer, Wolf Dad suddenly appeared at the entrance of the wolf den, his eyes wide open, looking both urgent and decisive. It knows in its heart that with so many mosquitoes, it won't be long before it can bite and kill these little ones like Xiaobai. Without much thought, Wolf Dad let out a low growl, gesturing for the cubs to leave quickly, and then hurriedly ran with Xiaobai and 2 other wolves to another place. They were going to a safe cave 8 kilometers away where there were not so many mosquitoes. The Arctic is big and cold, and the soil on the ground is as hard as stones. The wind blows on the body like a knife, and the newborn wolf cubs, who have just turned 1 month old, try their best to run with their wolf father. The thinnest little white, after running 5 kilometers, couldn't run anymore and fell to the ground with a weak leg. He could only hum softly, his eyes filled with exhaustion and helplessness. Wolf Dad is also very anxious, but there's nothing he can do. He can't delay his journey, otherwise all the little ones will be in danger. It gently rubbed the little white with its nose to comfort it, and then carefully put the little white into an abandoned marmot hole. After confirming that there was no danger around, it said to the little white, indicating that it would come back to pick it up. Then it turned around and continued walking with the other 2 little wolves. After finally reaching the safe cave, Wolf Dad settled the 2 little wolves and turned around to look for food, completely forgetting that there was still Xiaobai waiting alone in the marmot cave. At this moment, the wolf mother returned from hunting with other wolves. When she saw that the old wolf den was empty, she became extremely anxious and started howling loudly. The sound was sharp and miserable, drifting far away in the wilderness, but no one responded no matter how much she shouted. The wolf pack immediately panicked and scattered around to search for it. After searching for 8 hours, they finally found the safe cave. But as soon as the wolf mother went in, she found that Xiaobai was missing. Without much thought, she entrusted the 2 little wolves to her most trusted companions to take care of, and then went out with the wolf pack to find Xiaobai again. She walked very quickly every step, afraid that if she was 1 step late, she would never find Xiaobai again. Xiaobai stayed alone in the marmot cave for 3 days, feeling hungry, cold, and extremely lonely, almost unable to hold on. It slowly crawled out of the cave and let out a few soft moans, but the sound was too low and it was blown away by the wind. On the other hand, when the wolf mother was looking for Xiaobai, her heart suddenly skipped a beat, as if something was summoning her. She immediately separated from the other wolves and, relying on her mother's intuition, looked towards Xiaobai's direction. Xiaobai seemed to feel his mother's breath as well. With the last bit of strength, he crawled out of the marmot hole and shouted loudly towards the direction of the canyon. Although the sound was childish, it was quite loud. The cry passed through the wind and reached the ears of the wolf mother. She was overjoyed and ran desperately towards the direction of the sound. In no time, the mother and son met in the wilderness. Little White limped and pounced on Wolf Mother, who gently touched Little White's neck with her mouth, as if saying, "Why are you running around?" and as if feeling sorry for the sins it had suffered in the past few days. Wolf Mom didn't dare to delay too much, quickly gestured for Xiaobai to follow her and run to the safe cave together. When they arrived at the cave entrance, the wolf pack immediately cheered and howled loudly, celebrating the safe return of Little White. This moment, Wolf Dad also came back with his prey, holding a rabbit in his mouth and covered in dirt. He didn't even realize that he had lost Little White. His carelessness was in stark contrast to the attentive wolf mom. Xiaobai and the other 2 little wolves immediately gathered around and wolfed down their food. After experiencing this thrilling experience, the meal was particularly delicious. The sun slowly set towards the west, casting golden light on the barren land, slightly warming up. The Arctic has never sympathized with the weak. If you want to survive, you have to work hard. But the wolf tribe has shown us through practical actions that true strength lies not in having sharp teeth, but in being a family united and not giving up on each other. Those loud calls, desperate searches, and the tenderness and persistence hidden in their bones are the confidence of the wolf clan to survive in this cold place. This also tells us that no matter what difficulties we encounter, as long as we don't give up and rely on each other, we can continue to live well.